Easy Talk with Clarence. Easy Talk is about inspiration, online marketing, working at home, working online, and affiliate marketing. Rest assured, guys, we are learning and teaching the basics. We talk a lot about stress and health. Those are concerns that we should have, because if you're not healthy, how can you work? Now, here are life's three best teachers to all of us. Having a heartbreak from being in love, I suppose, empty pockets, and failure. So, let me ask you this question. Have you been thinking about an online business and just did not know when or where to start? Well, join the family and tell us your issues and concerns. Really, you're not alone. What I intend to do is to let you read through this course of action and concerns, and to help you with getting started with the basics. So some of that will be in this narrative, but the main thing is to get you started. That's usually the hardest thing to do. And usually we're dealing with mindset when a person is trying to choose whether or not they're going to get started. Mindset in doing this business is saying that to yourself that you are going to do this business, you're going to stay with it, and you're going to go through the hard times as well as the trying to get to the easy times. So those are very important things, and I thought I'd bring those out as we scroll through this narrative on this page. Now, let's just scroll through first and see some of the cartoons as well. Guy here looks like he's making money. As I said before, life's three best teachers is having a heartbreak, your empty pockets, or even failure. We just want to know how we should be rolling along in the process with fewer to no surprises. And so, guys, that little line there is to say that we'd like to do some things, but we don't want people tricking us. We want to know what's on the other side. We want to know, is there going to be an upsell? Or do I have to pay more money? These are things that concerned me when I, for the last 2.5 years, was trying to upscale myself into the business, but not upscale myself into costs. So I'd say that to make sure you know that these are our concerns, these are my concerns, and I want to make sure that you know that I feel for you if they are your concerns too, because we want to do something about those concerns. And in our program, that's what we do. We try to pinpoint those things that we've struggled with over the last 2.5 years. Now let's just scroll through here some more. You and I will be more knowledgeable if we talk to each other. No question is a dumb question. And of course, here's a cartoon showing I have no ideas, but we do, guys. You know, we have ideas. We just sometimes can't put them in order. So we don't want to get tangled up like this guy. We want to keep moving. The ultimate wisdom is to be offered here is don't quit. Guys, too often we start something and we quit. So don't do that. Let me scroll a little further down. Now, on the other side of the equation is this. It is easy with knowledge. So let's face it. Knowledge takes time. Knowledge takes time. As scripture would have it, my people are destroyed because of the lack of knowledge. We don't want that. So there's hard work and there's easy work. A lot of times people think the techie stuff is hard work. Of course, manual and physical stuff, we know it to be hard work. But guys, after you learn this stuff, it's not hard at all, but it takes time to put all the pieces together. Continue scrolling. But the truth is, at this point, people working together is what makes things work. When you have a business, if nobody comes into your store, you can't sell a thing. Same thing online. If nobody comes into your store online, you can't sell anything. So we want you to be cognizant of this particular item, that working together is essential. And here are some facts below for online work. For anyone, the work is plentiful, and it really is plentiful. There's so many things that you can do, and we kind of notate those things in this particular app. And of course, you can pull up that app by Fugler for Less. Shows there 101 free money-making apps. That's a place you can go, but there's lots more things that you can do online than just this 101 free money-making apps, which this particular app proposes. You can go through the facts, read them when you scroll through slowly, and get the picture. Now let's start with what we know for sure, and that can help keep you from perhaps some initial stress. Knowing a few things and having them available in your database when you need them, that is very important. You don't have to go back struggling trying to find or pull up an app, get it ready for your posting, all to find that the next line is asking you for, say, a logo or something like that. So let's see what are the free things we can get, and then see what things we will probably have to pay for in order to be ready for your online business. I'm not saying everybody wants to work online, but there are thousands of people coming to Google every day looking for work online. So I share that with you also. So let's start with my little Q&A. I want to remind the reader that my personal interest is online affiliate marketing. Yours might be otherwise, but all of it is same work online, and of course very much the same in the vein of doing this business. The processes are similar, and there's several different methods and platforms that one can use. We start off with the basics just so that people who are interested can get started without quitting. Actually, there are 95% of people quit this effort just because it seems too hard for them to move on. So let's think about that. Now, I note here that website correction. Well, let me start here. I'd rather not have to do these things. I'd rather not have to have a website if I don't need one to work online. It's good, people get to see you and so forth. Your main aim is making money, real money. And of course the answer is a resounding yes. That's what I'm here for, working online to make money. You can read more about that as you go further on. Now let's consider the free stuff that you can get to start your business and put it in your database so that you can punch back and get it to your backlink and pick it up and put it in those spaces where it's being asked for. When something's being asked for, you don't want to search and find it and post it, all because you don't have that app in your database. So these are things that are free stuff that you can get. You need an email account. YouTube account, Google Chrome account, Warrior Plus account, Munch Eye account, PayPal account. You want to get paid, and you can get paid through PayPal. All of this can be set up on autoresponder. So having these things are necessary, and they're free. Free book, Facebook account, and Fiverr account. Fiverr, you can go over there for $5 and pick up some things that you need. They can also set you up a website. So think about that. Setting up a website for $50, $75 is extraordinary. It's great. And you can get that done over at Fiverr. Of course, you can go a little higher, or you can go greatly higher if you're trying to do something exceptional. But basically what you're trying to do is trying to pick up a domain name. This can be important because a lot of this stuff it's marketed through your domain name, DOMAIN. And pictures, you should pick up pictures, lots of pictures if you can, lots of cartoons. Put them in your database. You never know when you want to put it in your narrative so that it's more explainable to your audience. So consider that as well. And as we go further, paid accounts, approximate costs for being in business. Now quickly I will tell you that you have to have a Microsoft 365 account. So remember, and most people already have Microsoft on their laptop. So that's just a note of consideration. And here you have autoresponder. GetResponse is what I use, and you may consider that too. Aweber is another. There are several autoresponders, but you will need an autoresponder for smooth sailing and getting money into your account and not having to work every day, every hour in order to post something that you're trying to sell. You can set it up on autoresponder. Logo is good. People want to know that you got a logo. It lets them know that when you're writing to them who you are, because first they see your logo. And of course, a domain account, as I mentioned before, a website, and you can usually get both of these things over. Now, your domain name, you have to go through. Somebody has to host your domain. In my case, I use Bluehost. There are several places that you can go to get domain names. There are places you can go to get free domain names. There are places that you can go to get a website for very little cost. And of course, I use a video cam as well, but usually you have a video cam that might be attached to your laptop. And if you do, good for you. I happen to have an additional video camera, and I get it through Screencast-O-Matic. And of course, I paid $5 for the whole year for the use of this particular video cam. Commission Gorilla, here we are. This, again, can be something that's very useful because you can pull up things that you can sell, you can give away, as well as make your website look pretty and much better. So there we have it. Those things can be very necessary in your growth. So what I want you to do is, having this, you can manually scroll down and see the things that are vital to you or are of an interest to you, and you can use them as you need them. So there you go, guys. And follow me through, and I'll give you the knowledge that I have. And just like me, you can start making money doing this, and you'll find that working at home and leaving that cubicle behind working for someone else. Now you can find yourself working for yourself and not for someone else. So thank you, guys.